So now I'd briefly like to go through an example using the assert function. So the assert function generates an error when a condition is violated. So the syntax of an assert function is like so: assert, where the first argument of the assert function is an expression, followed by the error message that is displayed if this condition is false. So let's just go ahead and use this assert function in our force calc function. Alright, so we should note that as the syntax of the assert function allows us to pass in an expression to be evaluated, we can modify this error message code to be put into just a single line using the assert function. So let's go ahead and do this now. I'll just remove this, comment out this error function, and include some comments what we're about to do. So we're going to evaluate the input variable type and display an error message if it is not a number. So we'll just add another note here which says assert evaluates an expression and generates an error message if it is false. So we just want to keep that in mind. So going ahead and adding this assert function, instead of the condition which uses the is character function, which we used in the error segment, we'll instead use a function called is numeric, which will evaluate the input mass, and if it is not a number, it will return a logical 0. And so this expression in assert will be false, and the following error message will be displayed. So let our error message be input argument must be a number. Okay, so just going over this again, the is numeric function takes an input. If the input is a number, it returns a logical 1, but in this case, if our input mass is a character or a string, then this function here will return a logical 0. The expression evaluated here and the assert function will be false, and the error message will be displayed, and then the program will be aborted. So let's go ahead and test this by passing a character once again into our force calc function. So passing in random character m, we see the error message is displayed and it says the input argument must be a number. And so this wraps up the use of the assert function, and it also concludes error handling in MATLAB.